If I was to describe this week's Fear the Walking Dead episode, it would be Romeo and Juliet in a zombie apocalypse. Here's my review of Season 7, Episode 10. What's going on, Walking Dead family? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, The Viking. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for a brand new video every single day. Apologies, this video isn't up quicker. It's just there was a lot of movie news this week with CinemaCon, so I was covering a lot of that stuff on the channel and on my social media accounts. But also, if you guys have not heard, I did a 60-second video talking about Melissa McBride dropping out of the Daryl and Carol spin-off, and now that series will just be the Daryl series. So if you want more information about that, go check out that other video on my channel. But this is my review, breakdown and discussion for Fear the Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 10, titled Mourning, Cloak. In this episode, Howard meets Ali, who is desperate to become a ranger, but Howard wants him to find a mourning cloak butterfly for Victor's collection before Victor returns. Ali is out hunting for the butterfly and returns to find a girl digging in his bags. Howard and John show up, and Charlie and John recognize each other. The rangers take Charlie. Normal 13-year-old life. Howard questions Charlie. She asks to talk to Victor, who isn't there. Charlie says that she is just a 13-year-old who wants a normal life. She was trying to sneak inside and she thought Grace or June would hide her. The phone rings, interrupting them. It is June and she has a problem in the infirmary. Garcia has radiation burns all over his body. He says Victor got separated from the group and the other rangers are dead. Garcia apologizes, saying he couldn't get what Howard asked for. As Ali walks Charlie to the holding tank, they see Garcia's body fall from the top floor. Howard says Garcia jumped. Charlie wants to know how Garcia got radiation poisoning. Howard explains that Garcia was on a mission to find parts to repair their elevator and got poisoned there. Charlie makes Howard a deal. She will get the elevator parts if they let her live at the tower. Howard agrees and says Ali will go with Charlie tomorrow. The Stalkers. Howard tells Ali to find out why Charlie is really there and if Morgan sent her. This is Ali's chance to prove he is Ranger material. Ali and Charlie are on a mission for elevator parts when they spot some stalkers. Ali takes Charlie to a bowling alley. Charlie says that she has never bowled before, and Ali gives her a quick lesson. They each spot a picture on the wall of a man named Muhammad and Ali. Ali explains that Muhammad is his dad, who he lost in the bomb. Charlie and Ali show up at the spot where the parts should be. Ali gives Charlie a radio as she is going in alone. As soon as Charlie is inside, stalkers surprise Ali. Lies and love. A stalker questions Ali about why Victor keeps sending rangers to the pit. Ali is confused and doesn't know what she is talking about. Ali escapes when walkers attack the stalkers. He goes inside to find Charlie. Charlie finds Ali pinned to the ground and saves him. She tells him she lied and Morgan did send her. She is supposed to shut off the beacon tonight at the tower so they can get Grace and the baby out. Charlie swears she isn't going to do it. Ali locks Charlie inside the broken elevator and leaves her. Ali radios Howard and says he is coming back without Charlie, but with the parts. Charlie hears gunshots outside the elevator attacking the walkers outside. Ali has come back for Charlie. Ali kisses Charlie and says they should run away from everyone. Charlie passes out. June takes her stand. June tells Ali that Charlie has been exposed to radiation and she is dying. Ali lies to Howard, saying that Morgan didn't send Charlie. Howard says he is kicking Charlie out in the morning anyway. Ali will get to start his first day as a ranger tomorrow. Ali goes to visit Charlie and takes her to a butterfly-filled room for her birthday. Ali promises not to abandon Charlie. Charlie is worried about the beacon and Morgan. Ollie says he will shut the beacon off for Morgan. When Ollie goes to shut off the beacon, Howard catches him and throws him over the rooftop. Charlie sees Ollie's body fall and Howard rides the elevator down to talk to Charlie. John backs Howard up while June takes Charlie's side. June says nobody is to touch Charlie or she won't treat anyone at the tower anymore. As soon as Howard leaves, June confronts John about backing up Howard. John says it was all a lie and Howard needs to go. He is no good for the tower and nothing can change with Howard in Victor's ear. June promises Charlie that she will get to see the end of Victor before she dies from radiation poisoning. So that was this week's episode of Fear the Walking Dead. We didn't really get any major characters like Morgan or Victor or Alicia, which is disappointing, but I actually thought this was a pretty good episode because it set up this whole thing about the butterflies. And it's a little bit weird that Victor is sending people out to find butterflies in a zombie apocalypse radiation environment, but he's a bit messed up anyway. But there's a lot of symbolism there with the butterflies. You know, butterflies in different cultures can mean rebirth, they can mean kind of hope and stuff like this, or somebody who has passed on is now a butterfly, things like that. So at the end, when Ollie did pass on when he was killed by Howard, and Charlie is mourning the death of Ollie, a butterfly appears out of nowhere, and it's the Mourning Cloak butterfly that Ali was sent to find at the start of the episode. So that was very good. That was some nice symbolism right there. And yeah, it kind of is rebirth in a way. Maybe that is Ollie. Maybe that's why Charlie was smiling at the butterfly. So I did like that a lot. I thought the two of them together was pretty sweet. I think there was a nice song that played as well when they're in the butterfly room. That was a really good scene. I really liked that. I thought the two young actors held their own in this episode and did a pretty good job. You know, at parts it is a little bit cheesy and stuff like that because, you know, it's a teenage kind of romance thing. You know, it's going to be cheesy in a way, but I actually thought the actors did good. Thought the episode was pretty good, and it was very shocking to see Howard basically kill a child like Ali, just throw him over the roof. And I don't even think Victor would have done that. So I don't think Victor's going to be too impressed with Howard killing a child. And if Victor is, then my perception about Victor is just really bad because Victor shouldn't be killing children at all. And he has contributed to Ollie's death in Howard. So we'll have to see how that goes in the next few episodes. But yeah, June, John, they want to get rid of Howard. They want to change kind of Victor's mentality when it comes to the tower and maybe the war with Morgan and Alicia. But it's going to be very hard to do because Victor, he is just a full-time villain at this stage. So we'll have to see how that goes. But I thought this episode was pretty good. I did like the two actors. I did like the butterfly metaphor. Some of the shots are pretty nice. Those stalker characters, though, are pretty stupid. Like, they dress up real cool. You think they would be better at fighting walkers. I suppose they were kind of shocked so many came out the door at the one time and stuff like that. But they died pretty quickly. And Ali was pretty smart there as well. The bowling scene was pretty sweet between the two of them as well. I did like that one. That was pretty nice to see. And again, we get to hear about the pit. And the stalkers are asking Ali what is Victor's intentions with the pit. So we'll have to see how that goes as well. But guys, what was your thoughts on this episode of Fear the Walking Dead? Season 7, Episode 10, titled Mourning Cloak. I wasn't too happy to see this episode centered around Charlie and Ali instead of Morgan or any of the big characters. But I actually ended up liking this episode a lot. But let me know your thoughts. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, come follow me on all the social medias, and stay tuned to the channel for all this Walking Dead news and reviews for all of these series, all of these shows that we really, really love from the Walking Dead universe. Guys, thanks for watching, really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.